Let's have a look at the new Tarptent Stratospire 2 Ultra. So first things first, weight. For those of you who are interested in weight, Tarptent quote this as being 1.125 kilograms on their website. And just when you need it, my scale is running low. Come on. There we go. So let's have a look at what we get on the scale. So according to my scales, if they are accurate, we're in there at 1.131 kilos. Now, caveat to that, I did set this up in the garden yesterday for a quick test pitch before recording this video, so there may be a little bit of moisture in there. So what do you get in the bag? Obviously, storage bag. You get 6 9-inch Eastern stakes, and obviously the shelter itself, which is made out of this new Challenge TNT sailcloth, or TNT Ultra material. Quite an interesting material, somewhere between a DCF, so Dyneema composite fabric, and the traditional kind of sil nylon or sil poly type shelters. This, as you can see, has a weave of fabric that runs in 3 directions through the 2 film layers all bonded together, which apparently give it very good water resistance. I say water resistance, it's completely waterproof, does not absorb any moisture, so your tent or your shelter made of this material should not absorb any moisture. Also incredibly strong, maybe not as puncture resistant as other materials, but will in theory provide a really strong and taut pitch.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's do a quick walk around. As you can see, it's quite a large footprint. It is a 2-person tent though. You can see I'll put a link to the stats from the Tarptent website in the description of this video. So it comes with the 6 9-inch Eastern pegs. I think in reality, if you're also deploying the Opaque skylines as well, you need 8 for a proper secure storm-worthy pitch. And you can see that the TNT Ultra material is very opaque. There's no translucency there like you get with some DCF type fibers. So you can see inside the structure here, I've gone for the solid option with this shelter to be more suitable for UK conditions. There is two internal mesh pockets, hanging points here for lights or maybe a cord along the apex. Really decent sized vestibule. I have one half roll back there. I think you definitely need the apex skylines out to make sure the pitch stays secure, because as you open the door you do lose some structural integrity of the tent. If we are to go with room in the shelter, I am 185 centimeters or 6'1". And I'm 95 kilos, so ex-rugby player build, quite a big guy, loads of room for me. This is a two-person shelter. It is stated it will take 2 wide sleeping mats, which I could fully imagine. So the official width of the internal dimension is 134 centimeters, so that will easily take 2 long wide pads. In the corner here there are some additional vents which you can access the exterior vents from outside, roll those back, just to provide some more ventilation in warm weather, and prevent condensation. That's the view with one vestibule open, or one vestibule door open. View with both the vestibules open for those panoramic sunsets or morning sunrises. I think I quite enjoy using it in that mode, especially during the summer months. So some other features to consider which makes this a 4-season shelter. On each of the vestibule panel doors we have these tie-outs, which you could add some shot cord, enabling some extra battening down of the hatches. At the end of the pitch lock here we have these doors that can be tucked away for additional ventilation or storm worthiness during good weather or bad weather. You can see some of the reinforcement here on the TNT material at stress points. As you can see, it pitches, when pitched properly, incredibly taut. Very little stretch in this material. One thing that does concern me slightly with this shelter is if we look at the stress here on the zip for the vestibule. So lots of tension here on the zip if you're pitching the shelter correctly. And although you can see it's reinforced here with this, I think it's Dyneema or Ultra, again some kind of Ultra type material. There's lots of horizontal stress on the zip. Me personally, with this being rated as a 4-season shelter compared to the traditional Stratospire 2, which is considered 3-season plus, I would have liked to have seen a tension relief buckle at the bottom of the door here. Yes, there are these additional guying points, and I guess you could add another line lock here or a loop of guy line and put it to this peg with a tension adjuster to take some stress off that door when you open it. Yes, you could open it from above and kind of step into the tent during inclement weather, but a lot of people's first point will be to go from the zip up. So I guess time will tell. These are high quality YKK zippers which are waterproof, so I guess proof is in the pudding as to how they hold up. So here we are, guys, with the new Stratospire Ultra. Pretty atmospheric camp tonight. We are up in the Kaale in North Wales. Low clouds come in, which is a shame because you'd be able to see some of the mountains behind me, Penarol Wen and Canneth David, but as it is, it's pretty claggy. But yeah, there's first pitch. Quite happy with it considering the ground conditions. I'll bring you back in a second, and we'll do a bit from indoors and what the tent looks like all set up. Genuinely can't believe this weather. Absolutely cracking the flags as I was coming up to this spot, and then as soon as I pitched up, rain and low cloud, but very atmospheric. So here we are back in the Stratospire. I'm set up here with my Nemo Alpine mat and my Sierra Designs Cloud 35 bag. My bag there, some bits in the pocket. View out there. As you can probably hear, it's raining. There's loads of room in here. That's not without having anything in the vestibules other than my shoes. So yeah, loads of room for palatial for one. Easily fit two, I would say. There's loads of room there for another pad, and putting your equipment and bags, etc., in the generous vestibules that we have there. So, as you can see, very comfortable inside. A nice Thornbridge beer, and I'm trying out these real termite meals. Heard very good things about them. So we're on a Friday night chili con carne, but yeah, plenty of room in here. Cooked in the vestibule because it's been raining, but so far so good. Here we have the mighty Trevan, one of the finest alpine ridges in Eryri, in Snowdonia. North Ridge, over to the South Ridge, up onto the Glyderau. Fantastic mountain to climb if you're visiting. So, bringing you back to the garden post trip. I've just been drying the tent out. Some final thoughts on the Tarptent Stratospire 2 Ultra. Generally, I really like the tent. Light, strong, pitches much easier than I thought it would do, given the complex geometry of the tent. Things I don't like about it. Number one, the exterior tiebacks. Really flimsy. Any kind of tension around this door area and they just release. They are magnetic. I'm wondering if I can beef them up with some additional magnets, but for a tent of this value and quality, the tiebacks, both exterior actually and the interior tiebacks are the old style, just tied together tiebacks. There's no toggle on there, which I think is a bit regressive given there are toggles on the internal, the inners of some of the other tents in the range. So that for me is a negative. The pack size too, I will show you in a second how big this packs. Sure, lightweight for a 2-man tent, 2-man 4-season capable tent, just a shade over 1.1 kilos, but the pack size is quite limiting. So yes, this is the pack size of the tent compared to a Atom Packs Atom Plus 40-litre pack. As you can see, the diameter of this when rolled up makes it unsuitable to actually go in the exterior pocket. It's too fat. It won't actually fit within the exterior pocket. That's what you're looking at, guys, packed vertically in a 40-litre pack. There is, you know, I can't complain. I've got plenty of room there for the equipment. I didn't struggle for room on the overnighter, but it is a consideration, it is a factor, maybe a slight annoyance with this material. It packs thicker as you roll it around the struts. Obviously the struts bring other benefits to the structure of the tent, more room, the option to vent it as well, but pack size, it is a consideration. So ultimately, what do I think of the Stratospire 2 Ultra? It's I think the material is quite groundbreaking in some way. Pitch is taut, strong, tight, is light given its characteristics. There's a lot to like about this tent in terms of space for weight ratio, how strong it is. There are a couple of annoying features. I think the magnetic tiebacks on the exterior doors definitely going to annoy me long term, but let's do a couple more camps in it, see how we fare. I think the pack size is potentially going to put some people off. It's obviously 1.1 kilos for a 2-man 4-season capable tent is very light, but when you see the pack size in the earlier video, sorry, in the earlier clip, you will see for some people that could be an issue. If the rest of your kit is on point, the rest of your kit is light, then it's potentially fine, but definitely an issue if you're looking to optimize kind of how you pack and organize your mounting kit. But yeah, let's get some more camps under the belt, maybe do some more thoughts on it after a few more camps, and hope you found this review interesting, useful. Hopefully do some more videos with me actually up and about and in mountains, rather than just kit reviews, which this channel was not meant to be. So hope you like that, guys, and come back to you soon.